to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pit in my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know my patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Making me stronger. Ain't no luck finding real love. Gotta know where to look. Time moves fast, and I've grown up. Yeah, I'm on to you. Used to pit in my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know my patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. What can I do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Coach Plays, guys. And we are right back at it, gearing up for another divisional round matchup. And this one's between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. The winner will go on to face, and yes, I'm going to say it, the Tennessee Titans, as the Tennessee Titans got the upset last night over the number 1 seeded Baltimore Ravens. The Tennessee Titans have already punched their ticket to the AFC Championship game, and we will see who will be meeting them next week. So, as always, guys, thank you. We already got 12 viewers in the box. We've already got 15 likes. I appreciate each and every single one of you who come into these streams and react to every single play. We got a lot of great people in the house. The Carver family, Random Gaming, Brayton's in the house, Victor, the servant of the living God, Jaquil Holman is in the house, SU is in the house. I have to call him SU because I cannot pronounce that name. Crazy Picklers Gaming is already in the house. The other Coach K Gaming with Infight, I believe, or Infant is in the house. Pretty sure it's Infight. Appreciate you being in here, Gaming. As I'm just kind of going through. Justin Brown stopped by for a bit. Appreciate you, Justin. So, yeah, guys. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Random Gaming comes in with a hot take. He says Henry for MVP. Don't think he's going to win the MVP. That will be the one who is sitting at home. I think it will be Lamar Jackson. But I tell you, if Derrick Henry did that for all 16 weeks, then you would probably have your case for that. Jaquil says Titans versus Chiefs. Guys, this is the time. Go ahead, put in the comments your prediction. Give me a prediction. Who wins and what's the score of this Kansas City Chiefs Houston Texans game? When I look at it, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go Kansas City 31, Houston Texans 24. I think Kansas City's got a few more positives when it comes down to their team. I think when you start checking off checks off a box, I think they have just a little bit more talent. Their defense is what worries me a little bit. Taylor Smith, another Titans fan, he comes in here and says, who should we be cheering for? I have no clue. I think it's the Texans, but the Texans scare me as well. I don't think you want to try to beat the Chiefs twice in 1 year, and I don't think you want to go to Arrowhead and try to beat them. The Carver family says 35-10 Chiefs. Random Gaming says 34-21 Chiefs. I think at the end of the day, I think as a Tennessee Titans fan, I want the Houston Texans. I think their defense is just as bad as the Chiefs, if not worse. But it's tough. That's going to be a hard game either way, guys. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be hard. Butcher Block is in the house. He says, Coach, have a great stream, my dude. Get this man to 800. Yeah, we had another great day yesterday. Got up to 750. We're at 755 now. So the hashtag road to 1K is real, and it is growing, and we're having fun doing that. Already at 16 likes. Believe we got to 66 likes in the last stream. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get to here. Mike Humphrey's in the house. He says, hey there, Coach, and everyone else. Appreciate you being in here, Mike. Big shout out to you. SU says Chiefs 28, Houston 16. Everybody's picking the Chiefs. Last time, all your ESPN analysts, everybody chose another team the last time they did that. The Tennessee Titans got that upset yesterday. Everybody was choosing the Ravens. I also think I choose the Chiefs because Andy Reid over Bill O'Brien. I just think he's a better coach, which is also the reason why I think I would rather see the Titans play the Texans. But we will see. SU says because it's cold in Kansas. Random Gaming 31-21. Brayton says Butcher is in the house. Victor, servant of the living God, 31-17 Chiefs. So I think we are all picking the Chiefs. And I don't know if that will be a good thing or a bad thing, so we'll see. Victor says, Mike, big thumbs up. Random Gaming, when is the giveaway? The giveaway will be on Tuesday night. We will have a short live stream giving that one away. If you have yet to go into that video, go to the Coach Plays. It's a couple videos down. It says giveaway. Watch that video and just leave a comment, and that will enter you into the contest. Titan Anderson says, what's up, bro? I'm live too. So Tennessee Titan Anderson, his channel name is Titan Anderson. He's live as well. So I'm going to pull him up on my phone. Guys, if you ain't got Titan Anderson, go lock him down. He's a big supporter of the Coach Plays. And if you love Tennessee Titan stuff and you can't get enough of it, go get you some Tennessee Titan. His name is Titan Anderson. Chelsea's in the house. Hey, Chelsea, how you doing? She goes, well done on 755. Yep. We've got some growth, so it's been very interesting as they kick this one off. Deshaun Watson coming up to the line of scrimmage as we are getting ready to start this one. Trips bunch to the left, tight end on the line to the right, back offset to the right. Quick screen to Hopkins. Quick, gets to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get a gain of 1 to 2. Arthur's in the house. He says, yo, Coach, what's up? Appreciate you being here, Arthur. Arthur, hope you're doing all right. Mike says, I'm a Missourian, so gotta stick with the Chiefs. So he's a big Chiefs supporter in here today. That's awesome. SU says, don't underrate the Kansas City defense. We'll see. I think they've been very leaky this whole year. They're going to have to play better here. Inside zone for the Houston Texans to Carlos Hyde. That will be a gain of about 1. But the Chiefs have really struggled this year on defense as we're looking at their defensive lineup. Frank Clark at DN for the Chiefs. Linebackers Anthony Kitchens and Damian Wilson. And then your DBs. You've got some DBs led by Tyrann Mathieu. They're definitely going to have to play much better. I think their capability of doing that. So we'll see. Empty set formation for the Texans here as they got Trey to the right. Twins to the left. Deshaun looks quick, gets it out quick to Hopkins, and that's going to be, they needed 8, give them 10. That one's going to be to Fuller, and that's a first down. So getting the ball out quick out of Deshaun Watson's hands, that's their go-to right now. Random says, I will be there for that giveaway. Appreciate you very much, Random. Arthur is in the house. Chelsea says, you're smashing it. Appreciate you. We're definitely having some growth, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. Twins to the left, two tight ends to the right. Tight. Hyde is offset to the right. And Deshaun bouncing around will now just kind of check it down to Carlos Hyde for a gain of 1. Amario's in the house. He says, hey, Coach, appreciate you being in here, Amario. He says, Coach, I'm happy we signed Joe Judge. Yep, that's definitely a big signing there. Big signing there for you, Amario. Bringing up 2nd and long to start this game for the Houston Texans. High formation, handoff to Hyde. He's going to go right up the gut. Needed 8. Going to give them 7 as we have a Houston Texans lineman down. Looking like he is in some pain. He might have got rolled up on. Looks like it might be an ankle. That is Clark, number 77, and he goes down, and they're going to look at him. That would not be a good sign for the Houston Texans. So we got 13 viewers in the box, already 19 likes. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Wavy Austin said, who you going for tonight, Packers or Seahawks? I think I'm going for the Seahawks. I really don't like either team, though. SU says Watson passing yards depend on Fuller. I definitely think Fuller, he doesn't get enough credit in this offense. Guys, I should be able to now bring up the Gamecast. Fuller definitely doesn't get enough praise for what he does as far as making this offense very balanced. Let me get this Gamecast up for you real quick, guys, as we are on a commercial break. And there we go. We got the game casts up for you now so you can kind of keep track with everything that's going on. Packers boy, and same here. Wavy also says webcam kind of laggy. Hopefully it's not too bad, guys. Doesn't seem too bad on my end. The Carver family says Packers for me as Clark is going into the tent. So here we go. Trips bunch to the left. Tight ends on the line to the right. Back is offset right as Deshaun Watson's kind of checking the plays based off what he sees on the defense. 3rd and 1. Big play here to start out this game. Looking, will now throw it deep down the field. He's got a man wide open. 30, 20, 10, 5. And just like that, Kenny Stills on a busted coverage for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Texans have just went up on this one, pinning an extra point. 7-0. The Carver family says, you're a good coach. Appreciate you very much, Carver family. So 7-0. This is a massive blown coverage, and this is what I've been saying for the past few weeks, that the Kansas City Chiefs defense have struggled this year, and here is just basically, they just gave the Houston Texans 7 points. There's 3 people basically playing the flats right there, and no one playing a deep. That is a huge gaffe in a big playoff game, and the Houston Texans, a lot like the Tennessee Titans last night, finding a way to get up quick and silence the home crowd for at least the start of this game. Random says, what happened to Fuller in the regular season? I don't know exactly what it was, but he's had an injury that's kind of nagged him and it's kind of kept him out of games for a while in that offseason, or for that regular season. The other Coach K says Texans need to establish the run. That is it, because that's been one of their lower parts on this year as far as offense is concerned. They haven't been able to really establish the run game like they wanted to, and that's what a lot of defenses want to try to do. They want to try to make the Houston Texans one-dimensional. So we'll see how that one goes. Random says, I feel like the Titans could beat either team. They definitely could beat either team, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Victor says TD. He said no one close to him. Yeah, Victor, that is a huge, just blown assignment for the Houston Texans. And that's actually the first opening drive TD in team postseason history for the Houston Texans. So a big 3rd and 1, and they convert it for about a 55-yard touchdown. Other Coach K says someone didn't communicate and covered. Nope. That one is definitely true. That one is definitely true. As this one's kicked off, this one's going to be fielded at the 5, gets to the 15, gets to the 20, and that's going to be about where he is locked down at. And Brayton says Nightbot copied me, and that means Nightbot is doing its job. I appreciate you very much, Brayton. So here we go. Patrick Mahomes coming out in a shotgun formation. Trips bunch to the left. Back is offset to the single receiver side. Sammy Watkins will now motion to that side. Hand off Damian Williams and give him about 3. We got 12 people in the box, already to 21 likes. So that's pretty impressive there, guys. Appreciate each and every single one of you who have smashed that like button. Got 66 likes for the Tennessee Titans and Baltimore Ravens game, as it was a primetime game. I wouldn't expect us to get that many likes, but, we'll see. Texans pointing in the direction of the Chiefs, and this is going to be a false start on the Chiefs. So, when we're talking about the postseason like this, we're talking about teams like the Ravens and the Chiefs who had those bye weeks and didn't have a whole lot to play for near the end of the year. They're talking about that cover 3 zone coverage. And they're talking about how Tyreek Hill's such a weapon to beat those soft cover 3 zones. But when you talk about resting your players and things like that, Mahomes takes this shotgun snap, will now throw a deep in route for about 5 yards. But it's always interesting to see if the teams come out rusty, and I 100% thought that the Ravens came out very rusty. The Titans took advantage of that, got up on them quick, and then it put the Ravens in a situation they weren't used to, which is being behind. So the Kansas City Chiefs are definitely going to try to avoid that as a big 3rd and 6 comes here. Houston Texans with a chance to get them on a 3 and out and get this ball back, which would be very similar to what we kind of seen happen last night. Twins to the left and to the right. Traditional spread formation here. And we've got a late timeout by Mahomes as he didn't like what he's seen, and he was making some checks and was quickly running out of time. Brayton says, dude, Karen is in Bobby's stream, and yeah. Yeah. I'll have to check out Butcher's stream. I did not know he was streaming, so I want to definitely give him some support as well. Did he? And this one's going to be incomplete, intended for Travis Kelce, and that's going to bring up a 3 and out. So they're going to have to punt. It sounds like Bobby had to time him out again, didn't he?
3-step drop for Mahomes. Texans bring pressure. He throws to Kelce in the middle of the field, and it bounces off of Kelce's hands and incomplete. Wow.
So Houston Texans really starting out this game really well. Cody's now in the house. What's up, Cody? He says, go Texans. And this one's blocked. Houston Texans going to pick it up 15, 10, 5, and just like that, the Houston Texans have jumped out like the Tennessee Titans have done on the Baltimore Ravens, pending an extra point. The Texans are going to be up 14-0, and this Kansas City Chiefs fan base, as Butcher's going off in his stream as well, this is exactly what the Kansas City Chiefs did not want. And this is what we talk about. Getting that bye week is great. Getting home field advantage is great. But you have to make sure your team's ready and that they don't come out rusty. Cody says it as well. KC also starting rusty. Brayton says, Chiefs being the Ravens. Victor says KC so far looks sluggish. That's the thing, man. You got to try to stay in the football shape. But here's the thing. No matter what you emulate in a practice setting, it is still never going to be that game speed. So for some of these starters, they haven't played a meaningful game since week 16. So, and Houston Texans, they sat their players in week 17 against the Tennessee Titans, and then they played the wild card, and they came out sluggish in that game, and Buffalo really got on top of them quick, but Texans were able to find a way to fight back through that game. And so now they found that rhythm, they kicked the rust off, and now they've rolled right into this game and haven't really shown any signs of slowing down. And the Chiefs right now here's the thing. We talk about the Chiefs, they've got an offense that can definitely come back. And the Texans' defense is not really known to be that great. So this game's far from over. But not a good start if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, that is for sure. The other Coach K says, but the KCD can score quick. Yeah, especially if the Texans don't protect that football. He says that's the great thing about their offense. Random Gaming says the Texans have been studying the Chiefs. Victor says Earl Campbell lives. So, very interesting start to this game. The Houston Texans going to Arrowhead and jumping out quick. 14-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs as we are in a commercial break. The Carver family says a lot of game left. Absolutely right.
That's a momentum crusher right there. Texans Kansas City.
Just you talk about special teams, man, and they matter, and a lot of people just want to overlook special teams, but right there, not only was a 3-and-out going to be huge, but you find a way to block a punt and pick it up, and this whole stadium in Arrowhead, Kansas City right now is quiet. If you're a Chiefs fan, you need the Chiefs to come out this drive right here and really just kind of stop the bleeding and get back to playing Kansas City football. Random says, I can hear my next door neighbor yelling at his TV. He is a big Chiefs fan. Not going too well for him right now. The Carter family says, scary as a Titans fan, but both mistakes by the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, the Texans are up 14-0, but the Chiefs has almost spotted them 14 points. They definitely spotted them 7, as this one's going to be returned to about the 18-yard line. They definitely spot them 7 by just letting Kenny Stills run wide open. And then right there, a protection bus on their punting unit. So Music City Guy says the Texans out to a fast start. Music City Guy, appreciate you being in here. Welcome back to the stream. And they are definitely off to a fast start. That one came right up the gut and the pressure. Not good protection there. The other Coach K says the third phase that many programs don't want to work on. Very true. So here we go. We got twins tight here. Play action pass. Mahomes looking downfield will now throw a deep hitch route to Tyreek Hill, and that's going to be good for a first down. Give him about 15 yards as Tyreek Hill is now starting to feel it. Big drive here for the Kansas City Chiefs to stop the bleeding, to get points on the board, and to kind of just cool themselves down a little bit. Victor says you can hear a pin drop at Arrowhead. It is definitely quiet. Right there kind of wakes some people up. But I definitely think they're a little nervous right now. Handoff Damian Williams to the left, and not a whole lot there. He's going to be stopped short by big number 97. Trying to see who that was. But that is another tackle for a loss. That one's by Angelo Blackson. Whitney Merciless. Zach Cunningham, another Vanderbilt Commodore. Justin Reed and Bradley Roby. And then you got J.J. Watt back on that defensive line, which always helps out the Houston Texans. Play action pass. Quick flat route to Travis Kelce as he will now run someone over and get a gain of about 15. Just a real quick flat route, very soft coverage there by the Texans, and Mahomes going to take what the defense gives them. He recognized they are in a man coverage right there, and it's basically a little bit of a pick route from the outside receiver, and that makes that almost unguardable right there. So take what the defense gives you right there, get another first down, and now the chains are moving for Kansas City. Tight formation here, deuce tight, so twins to both sides. Mahomes, 3-step drop, 5-step drop, now flushes out of the pocket to the right, and will now try to throw a back shoulder ball to Damian Williams, and this one will go out of bounds. Second and 10 for the Chiefs. Another twins tight formation here, back offset to the right. Gonna play action this one to Travis Kelce, and that will be good for about 4 yards. So play action with Damian Williams and hitting the quick flat routes right now to Travis Kelce. 3rd and 5 right here. Houston Texans up 14-0. You got a trips bunch to the left, single receiver to the right. Back is offset to the right. He will now motion out on a swing route to the left. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. He's got a receiver on a drag route coming across wide open, had a lot of room to run, and he just drops it, guys. As we just got a new alert, a new subscriber. If I can go and see who just did that. K in the building just subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, K in the building. Thank you very much for joining this family, getting us up to now 756. Appreciate you very much, man. Spotlight Sports is in the house now. He says, what's up, bro? He's also doing a live stream of the game, guys. Good supporter. Go check him out. He does a lot of live watch-alongs like I am doing, and he's also definitely doing a lot of NBA stuff. He's got some good material over there, so go check his channel out as well. Same as Titan Anderson. He says, this is what we want, Coach. Yeah, ultimately, I think if you're a Titans fan, you want to see the Texans. Neither game's going to be easy, but I think I would want to pick the Texans for the Tennessee Titans to play, because just the weapons that a Kansas City Chiefs have worries me a little bit. Random Gaming says, are you going to be streaming the Packers and Seahawks game tonight? Nope. I decided to do this one. That way I can kind of rest up, just have a night to chill as I gear up for the big game that I will be streaming tomorrow night, the national championship game between LSU and the Clemson Tigers. Battle of the Tigers. Key in the building says, I'm in the building showing love from Spotlight. Appreciate you very much, and appreciate you, Spotlight, for just shouting me out on your channel. Thank you very much. Coffee says, what a game. It's been interesting. Titan Anderson says, bad throw. Brayton says, ha ha ha. Titan Anderson says, it was a bad throw, bro. Yeah, maybe a little bit behind him, but those receivers, they've got to catch those footballs, though, man. When you get two hands on the ball, while, yes, it might have been a little bit behind him, he's got to find a way to catch that football. But Mahomes and this whole offense right now kind of coming out a little rusty, like we seen with the Baltimore Ravens last night. So they're going to need to really kind of compose themselves right here. And this is a big drive for the Texans. If the Texans find a way to get up 21-0 on this team, holy cow. Beautiful mesh route concept. The other Coach K is talking about. Brayton's already putting out there, upset alert. Spotlight says national championship tomorrow. Yep, think it's going to be a good one. Brayton says, I bet you the Tigers will win. You know what? If I was a bet man, Brayton, I think you're right. I think the Tigers are going to win the national championship tomorrow. Victor says, don't forget what happened to Baltimore. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, Tennessee Titans were able to pull the upset on the Baltimore Ravens, and I think a whole lot that had to do with that win was just getting out to a very fast start on the Baltimore Ravens and putting them in a position they haven't been in probably the whole year, and that's being down in a game. Amanda Shaw is in the house. She says, can someone explain to me how Texans got 14 points in 2 minutes? I'm late. So on the first drive, the Houston Texans, on a 3rd and 1, had a go route that absolutely no one, as we got a little option pitch here that's going to be good for 5, give him 10, give him 11 yards. So they just had a go route, and someone miscommunicated on the Chiefs secondary and just let a go route go right down the field. That one was completed for a 50-yard touchdown pass. And then on the Chiefs' next drive, they go 3 and out, but on the ensuing punt, they got their punt blocked. Houston Texans picked it up and went straight back to the house with it. And there you go, 14-0 points later. And that's where we sit right now. Twins tight formation here. Back is offset to the left. Landon's in the house. Appreciate you being here, Landon. As he will pull that play action. Deshaun will now look to run. Give him about 5. Give him about 8. And that's a big first down play there for the Houston Texans. Jaquil says, I got LSU winning the national championship game. I think ultimately, that's where I lie too. I think LSU is going to have just a little bit too much for Clemson, but Clemson's still feeling disrespected, man. And here's the thing. Trevor Lawrence hasn't lost a game since high school. He says, I will not be here long, leaving in an hour to go to WWE live event. That's awesome, Landon. That's good, man. I can't blame you. Big run here by, I believe, Carlos Hyde, picking up a gain of about 6, which will be good for a first down. Amanda says, wow. And she says, thanks, bro. No, thank you for joining the stream, Amanda. We really appreciate having you. If you would, hit that like button. We're going to see how many likes we got. Share the stream out, guys. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so. We're at 756. Hashtag road to 1K. And let's see how long it takes. Play action here. No, they give it to Carlos Hyde right up the middle. Some hard, tough running there will get him a gain of about 4. Trying to cycle through some of my other buddies' channels. Make sure I'm giving them some love like they give me. So here we go. We got a split back formation right here. So he's got backs to either side of him. Looks for the swing. Will now throw the quick hitch to Fuller, and that will be good for a first down. Yeah, some very deep coverage right now by the Kansas City Chiefs. And what Tony Romo is talking about, you just take what the defense gives you and you hit underneath. 1st and 10 right here, I formation. H-back is to the right. Going to do a little misdirection play action here. Now looking deep down the field and will now just check it down to his back. That's going to be a loss of about 1. Very dangerous throw there. You never want to throw the flat route late. Tighten Up is in the house. He says, hey, I am Random, by the way. So there is Random Gaming with an alternate channel. And looks like he just got us up to 757. So I appreciate you very much, Random. He says, Victor says, Watson looking good so far. Yep, he's being very patient, taking what the defense gives him. Very dangerous throw right there. You never want to throw a flat route late, as that could be 6 going the other way. Empty formation. Trey to the left, Twins to the right. 1 second, he does get the snap off. Looking for a deep go route. He's got him, and that one's going to be incomplete. Tight coverage on the inside. But if he could have kept that one on the field, might would have had a chance. Guys, we are already 30 likes. We are already only 36 likes away from getting exactly what we had last night. So that's pretty incredible. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Amanda says, LOL, Chiefs don't want no more 55-yard touchdowns. Very true. Yeah, that one 55-yard touchdown has made them play really off, but they don't need to play that far off. I mean, at the end of the day, they just had some miscommunication there. They've got the bodies, but they're definitely going to have to bracket DeAndre Hopkins, and when you do that, you leave people like Fuller and Steele one-on-one, which is not good. Deshaun Watson, 3rd and 11, looks, got a lot of pressure, and he will now go down. He actually never goes down. He has about 3 people right on him, and they have to finally blow the whistle. So Kansas City Chiefs getting a stop there on 3rd down, and they're going to force a punt. Deshaun Watson, no one open down the field as he elects to just be safe with this football. Clark really does a good job right here. He's got his arms extended right here on the offensive lineman, which is not ever what you want if you're an offensive lineman. He gets his arm extension here, and he's driving the offensive lineman right back into the quarterback. And he knows he's either going to flush out or he's going to step up. As soon as he steps up, because he's got that extension right there, he can read and he can react. And as soon as he's seen Deshaun Watson step up, he's right there to adjust. And we got a muff punt. The ball is loose on the 5-yard line. He was catching that ball falling down. This ball is loose. If the Houston Texans pick this up, holy cow, guys. Talk about saying, and they just gave it, Houston Texans football. Talk about the Kansas City Chiefs just completely pooping themselves. You can put the poop emoji in the chat right now. They are pooping themselves right now in their pants when it comes to special teams. Tyreek Hill catching this ball falling down. This ball comes loose. It bounces around a little bit. And then eventually the Texans come up with this one.
The Texans have it.
Guys, if this continues to go this way, you could be looking at an AFC South AFC Championship game. Amanda says, oh my God, 2 muff punts? I can't believe it either, Amanda. This has been some These are 3 horrible mistakes by the Kansas City Chiefs, and all 3 mistakes might lead to 7 points and getting them down 21-0. Play action right here. Deshaun keeps it 5. We'll get down to about the 4. That's where he's going to be stopped. Amanda with the poop emoji. Random Gaming says WC. Victor says, oh my God, Random Gaming. Andy Reid is so mad. The Carter family Chiefs are known to choke in the playoffs. That is what they have been known for. Brayton says, I hear Bobby. Yeah, so there's Butcher Block in the background. Got him on the phone. I'm kind of cycling between him and some other ones. He's going off right now. This has just been a huge turn of events right now. The other Coach K says what he's known for. Momentum is a funny thing. Twins to the left. Pro right, back offset right. Look, quick throw hitch to the tight end, and that's good for a touchdown. And pending an extra point, the Houston Texans are up 21-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs, pending that extra point. Holy cow. And guys, it really hasn't been nothing that the Houston Texans have done. It really hasn't. This is the Kansas City Chiefs dropping the ball right now. And look, I want Houston Texans fans in the chat. I want Kansas City Chiefs fans in the chat. I'm not dogging your team, but we had a boy in here in my stream yesterday. I won't say his name. But we had someone in the chat yesterday just saying the Kansas City Chiefs are going to crush the Texans and they're going to crush the Titans. And we told him to chill out. Like, that's fine being confident. But the people in here know who he is. I would like to know what he's thinking right now. Baltimore Ravens were running mouths. And we've seen what happened. And then that's the reason why you can't be overconfident, dude. You haven't played a game in 2 or 3 weeks. Amanda says, this reminds me of Peyton Manning's Super Bowl doink the head. Landon says, I'm going to root for the Titans. Got root somebody in the NFL playoffs. Landon says, the Tennessee Titans will go to the Super Bowl. Man, trust me, I could only wish. I was about 8 years old when the Tennessee Titans went to the Super Bowl in 99, and I still remember that, and it would just be incredible to see that come to the city of Nashville. Random Gaming says, touchdown. Can I change my mind about the score? Yeah, I mean, we all said the Chiefs would win this game, but Victor says TD, and he says, wow. Yeah, Victor, this has been a crazy one so far. Tom Kelly is in the house. He says, hey, Coach. Tom, what do you think of this one? I don't know if you've been able to take a look at it, but the Chiefs have made 3 horrible mistakes, and the Texans have turned those mistakes into 3 touchdowns. Houston Texans 21, Kansas City Chiefs 0 right now. CJ Waller is now in the house. He says, hey, CJ Waller, what is up, man? The Kansas City Chiefs, 3 horrible mistakes, find themselves down 21-0 right now. We got 19 people in the box, already 31 likes. We got 66 likes last night. We'll see if we can get there. I didn't think we could, but already 31 likes. That's incredible, guys. So as you come in here, hit that like button, share the stream out to anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, community tab on YouTube if you got it. That always helps out this stream, always gets us out there, always gets more people in the conversation reacting to this play. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing that, guys. Brayton says, stealing the first. I know, man. Tom Kelly says, big shock to me. I think it's shocking to everybody. Victor says, hey, Tom. Yeah, we got Victor serving a living God. Tom Kelly Outdoors. Guys, go check everybody out. We got some content creators in here. So check each other out. Give them some support, guys. Tom Kelly has a great channel. Victor Servant has a great channel. Go check each other out. The other Coach K says KC needs to calm down and do what got them to the dance. They do, but they just muffed the kickoff return. He does pick it up, and he is going to get back to the 16-70. They just look like they are off of it right now. Like they are off their rocker. When it rains, it pours.
Here we go. Kick is away. It is caught at the goal. Oh, and they muffed the kick. Wow, he drops the kick. Kansas City has by far the best weapons, hands down. You're bugging. What? You must not know what the 49ers got.
So here we go. Patrick Mahomes, double tights. Not double tights. We got twins that are tight on each side. Play action pass. Mahomes will now just check it down to Damian Williams. This one's incomplete. Almost could have been a fumble, as that is almost was a lateral. Amanda Shaw says, I honestly would not have thought this would be 21-0. I like both teams, so either way, I win. Yeah, Amanda, this one's very shocking, and I think if you would have said anybody would have been up 21-0, I think it would have been the Chiefs. While I didn't think that would happen, this has been crazy. Landon's got to go. He says, bye, Coach. Thank you very much, Landon, for being in here. Enjoy your WWE event, man. That's awesome. Going to do a quick slant there, and he's got Robinson wide open and could have got tons of yardage right there, and it goes in and out of the hands. And the Boo Birds are coming out in Kansas City early. Tom Kelly says Butcher's stream is 15 seconds into the future. I don't know why sometimes streams are a little bit different. Why mine might be a little bit further behind some days than it is, or why others is we both use an OBS. It just is what it is sometimes. I hate it, but I don't think there's really not much I can do about it. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. And Mahomes will now throw this one to Tyreek Hill in double coverage. That is incomplete. Big hit there by Justin Reed of the Houston Texans. And Tyreek Hill is very slow to get up after that one. Tighten uploads now in the house. He says, this is unreal, Coach. They can't catch anything. The Kansas City Chiefs right now are pooping themselves. We've had some people put in poop emojis in the chat. They are coming out extremely rusty. And here's the thing, like for Tennessee Titans fans, if you're like, oh crap, I'm a little worried about the Texans. The Chiefs have done this so far. The Chiefs with 3 massive mistakes have led to the Texans being up 21-0. It really hasn't been a whole lot that the Texans have done. So this one's incredible right now. The other Coach K says KC looks like they haven't played a meaningful snap in 3 weeks. Yep. Just like the Baltimore Ravens. I think you really got to start to reevaluate if you are okay with sitting your starters in a week 17, knowing you're already going to have another bye week right after that. Tough call, no call. Yours is in sync with mine. Awesome, Tom Kelly. That's great. When it's in sync like that, that's what I hope, man. Hit just dropped. Hit just got dropped. Yeah, we'll show that. Random Gaming. He comes in strong with the poop emojis. Tighten Upload says bad call. Yes, great point, Coach. Yeah, I would have to go back and look at this replay because when I initially saw it, I didn't really think there was room for a call here. If you're talking about the throw to Tyreek Hill, I'll have to go back and look at it. My first initial thought that there shouldn't be a no call here because I don't think he got hit until he touched the ball. So he makes a play. As long as it's not a helmet-to-helmet hit, I mean, a defender is allowed a right to make a tackle on a defender. So as long as it's not a helmet-to-helmet hit, I think it's a good no call. Jaquil says, wear the flag. So I'll definitely have to kind of look back at this play. Victor says, drop number 9. Drop number 9 for KC. Yeah, the receivers have definitely not helped out Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has been a little rusty at times, throwing behind some of his receivers. So just all around, some bad performances right now for the Kansas City Chiefs.
We're not going to do that, y'all. We're waiting for this timeout to be done. 21-0. And the Texans are proof.
So they are going to now punt this football deep in their own territory again. Snap, set, and this punt is off. Came close to being blocked again. This one will be fielded at about the 38, gets to the 40, gets to the 45, and will be brought down about at the 50. So once again, great field position by the Houston Texans. This Chiefs defense going to have to do something. Random says still first quarter. I know. This game might take forever. The other Coach K says as long as you aren't striking the head or neck area. Yeah, I agree. So clearly the refs agreed with that, and that was a good no call. Titan Uploaded says Texans better keep scoring while Chiefs are down. Yeah, no, absolutely, because the Chiefs have the offense to strike you real quick. This one's far from over. But the Chiefs' defense is going to have to start holding up and start making some plays. As good hard running by Carlos Hyde right now, getting them about 6 yards. I mean, this Kansas City Chiefs team right now has just done themselves no favors. No favors with all the mistakes they have had in this game. Trying to find old Butcher Block and give him a look right now. I'm cycling through a lot of people. So 18 seconds left and ticking in this quarter. They have to run a play here. And jet motion here, play action. We'll give it to Carlos Hyde, and he is running hard. This one's going to be met right at the first down. As we go into the first quarter, I think it's going to be 3rd and short. The end of the first quarter, everyone. Houston Texans 21. Kansas City Chiefs 0, as 3 big massive mistakes the Chiefs have made has led to 21 points. Let's look at the stats real quick. Deshaun Watson being very efficient right now. 75 yards, 7 of 8 for 75 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Mahomes just 4 of 10 for 43. Carlos Hyde 6 carries for 30, but he is running hard. By the time he gets to the line of scrimmage, he's already almost at full speed. He's running really hard right now. Damian Williams, 2 carries for 3 yards. Receiving, Kenny Stills had that 1 catch for 54 yards on the blown coverage that just left him wide open for a touchdown. And Travis Kelce has caught 2 flat routes for 20 yards. And the win probability rate was like at Houston Texans at like 80 at the start. Or the Kansas City Chiefs were at 80. It's now showing Houston Texans win probability rate at 89.2. So total yards for the teams, Houston Texans 119, Kansas City 46. 1 turnover for the Chiefs. Houston 0. Time of possession's not up yet. First downs, Texans 6, Kansas City 2. So that's where we're at right now. I'll kind of get back to the chat as we are up to 34 likes, guys. Appreciate each and every single one of you. The other Coach K says Texans almost got to another punt. Yeah. Amanda Shaw says quick first quarter. Yeah. It probably felt quick for Texans fans, and it probably felt extremely long for some Kansas City fans. Guys, we talked about it. I'm not going to call no names out, but we had a Kansas City Chiefs fan in here yesterday that was just saying how the Chiefs would kill the Titans in the AFC Championship game. And, we was like, calm down. That's fine. You can have confidence in your team, but don't you got the Houston Texans you got to play tomorrow? And that person said, no, we got the Texans, blah, blah, blah. So you got to be careful for what you wish for, man, as the Houston Texans have jumped out on the Kansas City Chiefs. Deshaun Watson flushed out to the right. He's going to run it and tuck it, and he will get, on a 3rd and 1, he gets a gain of 3 and a first down. There is a flag. And this is holding on the offense, so this is going to negate that penalty, or negate that first down. Catfish Terry's in the house. He says, got to be Houston first. Yep, I've said it, man. You got to be Houston first. Can't be looking ahead, and right now, not looking good. So here we go, 3rd and 11 for the Chiefs. 3rd and 11 for the Texans. My mistake. We got twins to the left, twins to the right. Back is offset right. 4 seconds remaining on the play clock. Does he get it off? He does. 5-step drop. Looking. Throws a deep out route to Hopkins and give him the first down. That is Hopkins for you, and that's the dude who scares me as far as Tennessee Titans fans are concerned. He scares me, man. Catfish Terry says, Victor, servant of the living God. He says, hello, awesome friend. Yeah, Victor's been in here from the start. We appreciate Victor very much. He also says, and I thought when Carlos Hyde left San Francisco, he was done. Yeah, he's kind of revived his career. We got a split back formation right here, so 2 backs. Hand it off to Carlos Hyde as he will run over a couple dudes and get a gain of a couple there. Amanda says, if I was Houston, I'd be basic, simple formations. No need to use secret plays when Kansas City is shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, I mean, when you get like this, they definitely got a lot of plays in the playbooks. They've definitely got a lot of what you call money plays, some shot plays. But at this moment right now, as of right now, you don't have no need to use those plays right now. You definitely can kind of keep those in your back pocket, because if you win this game, you can have them for next week. Watson steps up, will now throw a deep slant route there. That one's completed to Kenny Stills, and another first down, and the Houston Texans are moving.
So the Carone got hit with one of these, Coach, if you're paying attention. Carone got hit with one of these. See ya for the day. He got hit with one of those.
Oh, Butcher, man. Butcher makes me crack up. So we got trips bunch to the right, single receiver to the left, and a little reverse option there, but they do hand it off to Carlos Hyde. So a little window dressing there. That does not trick the Kansas City Chiefs, as that's just going to be a gain of 1, maybe none. We got 20 viewers in the box. We got 35 likes. This is great, guys. Catfish Terry is in the house. Titan Anderson says Chiefs have given up. Don't think they're frustrated right now, and I don't know if they've fully given up yet, but if this keeps going, you might see it get really bad. Deshaun Watson, play action, will now steps up. Now just kind of flicks it to his tight end, who really wasn't expecting it. Took a shot. This one's incomplete. Titan Upload says Hopkins is amazing. That makes me nervous. Oh, yes. As a Tennessee Titans fan, like when people ask me, who do you want? I said at the end of the day, I think I would pick that I want the Texans over the Chiefs. But Hopkins crushes the Titans. So, I don't know. It's tough, man. DeAndre Hopkins is cold. One of the best receivers in the league, if not the best. Hopkins and then there's Coach K. Hopkins, one of the best receivers in the league. Always forget that he went to Clemson. Clemson had a lot of studs, man. They always have studs for the past few years. But yeah, he was one of them. They also had that Mike Williams, wide receiver for the Chargers. He was really good. James Bryant's in the house. James says should be able to double Hopkins, play Fuller straight up with Adoree. But see, it ain't just those two, though, as well. Because someone like a Kenny Stills who catches a 55-yard touchdown pass in this game, while, yes, they just gave it to him by not covering him, Kenny Stills will burn some people in one-on-one coverage, James. And you also said play Fuller straight up with Adoree. While I thought Adoree had a great game yesterday, Fuller's also another talented receiver that I don't think you can 100% just say one-on-one with him, we got him locked down, don't have to worry about that. I do not think it's that easy. And that's what makes the Texans hard. They got a lot of weapons. Split back formation here on 3rd and 9. Watson looks, steps up, will now kind of just check it down to his back, gets it to the 20, gets it to the 15, and will get it right at the yard marker. I think by that spot, they're going to stay short, and I think if you're Texans, I would say I think you kick the field goal and you go up 4 possessions, but, I mean, you're up 21-0. As of right now, does it hurt you to kind of go for this and try to continue to find a way to get a touchdown here? This is an interesting call here. A field goal just continues to put points on the board, but a touchdown. And it looks like the Texans are keeping their offense on the field. We got a 4th and 1. Deshaun Watson's trying to hurry up people. I think he was trying to hurry up no one because someone tapped on him the shoulder and said, hey, we got everybody in the huddle. Texans, they're not going to have enough time. They're going to call a timeout. So now I think there is a chance you could see the field goal unit come out now because now you're talking about giving the Chiefs even more time to prepare for this play. So we'll see what the Texans decide to do here. Titan Upload said if the Texans go up 35-3, they should be scared. Just saying. Buffalo looked the same way until the second half. I agree. Victor says, great job, Coach. Appreciate you very much, Victor. I enjoy doing this. We have a fun time, so appreciate you very much. Love seeing you in here, and I'm hoping you're having a really good day. So the field goal unit does decide to come out now after them having to call a timeout. So Deshaun Watson kind of drops the ball on that one. So Fairbairn is in here. .31-yard field goal attempt. Snap, set, kick is good right inside the right upright. And the Houston Texans have now went up 24-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs as we are at the 10:54 mark in this game. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to have to find a way to stop the bleeding. They need a score quick, fast, and in a hurry. The Carter family says, can you believe this is this game already? No, I really can't. I really can't.
What's up, Narelle? How you doing?
The other Coach K says zone read with a flat route as an RPO. Yeah, you've seen a lot of that. Yeah, I mean, on both sides of the ball, I think the Chiefs have done a lot of that stuff as well. Yeah, when executed right, it's hard to defend. As we are in a commercial break, guys. Houston Texans 24, Kansas City Chiefs fans stunned in Arrowhead right now as they have a big goose egg. As we are now back from a commercial break. 16 people in the box, 36 likes. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Titan Upload said this actually is gold for, or is good for the Titans. Keeps media off them, focused on how great Texans are for beating down KC. Yeah, especially if it ends like this, like a complete beatdown. But I do think you're going to start seeing media shift over just a little bit after what the Titans have now done to the Patriots and the Ravens. But here, this one's returned 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. He'll now reverse, try to get to the 30, gets to about the 25. That is where Mecole Hardman is going to be brought out, and that is just what the doctor ordered for the Kansas City Chiefs. Big kick return all the way down to the Texans' 25-yard line. And that is what he can do. He can fly. He can fly. As he did step out a little bit earlier. They're probably going to bring this one back about 5-10 yards. As we got a Johnson Jr., number 32 for the Texans. He's down. That would not be good for the Houston Texans. Roy T's in the house. He says, there's a spark. Absolutely. Roy T, is that Mr. Thunderfart? If that is Mr. Thunderfart, man, I love it when you're in the stream. Appreciate you being here, big guy. And if it is Thunderfart, we need to get back on the sticks soon, my man. Chiefs looking. Mahomes will now fire a corner route. That is complete all the way down to the 20. Make it down to about the 16-yard line. Travis Kelce is fired up, and he is trying to fire up this stadium right now. Good, well-timed throw on the corner route right there by Mahomes. Reed and man coverage right here just completely gets whiffed and then gets drugged by. Amanda says, playing phone tag with hubby. LOL, now I'm back. All right, appreciate you being here, Amanda. Hopefully you were able to finally get in contact with your husband. That phone tag with a husband or wife, I know all too well about that. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right, back is offset to the left. Mahomes going to have to snap this one quick. He does. Looking. Throws, and this one's caught. Damian Williams, touchdown. Damian Williams out of the backfield on a little wheel route. Gets it. Nice quick throw decision there by Patrick Mahomes. And just like that, just what we talked about with the Kansas City Chiefs offense. They can come back in a blink. And a very quick touchdown there for the Kansas City Chiefs off of what was really a big, important kick return by Hardman, getting them down to about the 35. And you get Damian Williams matched up on a linebacker, and a lot of times it ends just like it ended there. A linebacker tripping up and falling down to the ground. Really good recognition and really well-thrown time ball by Patrick Mahomes there. Chelsea says 36 thumbs, was only at 15 when I hit it. I appreciate you very much, Chelsea. Yeah, we are at 36. We got 66 last night, so we are well on our way to that. I'd be surprised if we got 66 because the Tennessee Titans-Ravens games was a primetime game. But, you know, this has been great. 36 likes. It's amazing. Extra point, snap, set, kick, good. The Kansas City Chiefs stopped the bleeding momentarily. Got a little bit of life back into that arena, that stadium right now, as they find themselves now down 24-7. With still 9:55 left in the first half. Titan Upload said, here they come. Very well could be. Amanda says, how long have you done this coverage on YouTube? So my YouTube channel, we'll talk about that for just a second. We started my YouTube channel really a year ago. I think it started just after Christmas last year. And for the most part all year, it's been just a gaming channel. But my channel has started to evolve here. I'm background check on me. I'm a high school football coach in the state of Tennessee. And so I love football. I love all sports. I'm competitive, and I love watching sports and just talking with everybody. So I eventually got into just maybe a month or two ago kind of doing live watch-alongs like this, and it all of a sudden my YouTube channel has really taken off. We've got a lot more supporters in here who love doing live watch-alongs and chatting up and reacting to every single play. So we've been doing that now lately. So my YouTube channel is now sports live watch along, sports talks alongside the gaming, and we just have a good fun time on here. So been doing YouTube for about a year, but as far as live watch alongs, we're still a baby into that. Been doing it for maybe only a month now. So it's been fun. It's been very fun, Amanda, and I appreciate you being here. Titan Upload says Vols game you had 400, coach, which was on. Look, that Vols game, we had about 40 to 60 people in the stream a lot of the time coming in and out, which was great. And the Vols all of a sudden started coming back, and that game got very crazy there at the end. Next thing I know, I look up, I got 460-something people in the box. I couldn't believe it, man, and that was great. And of course, it really helped out my watch time, and we gained a lot of subs on that stream. And I don't know if I'll ever see a stream like that again, but that one's definitely one to be to remember. But man, you had over like 850 people in your stream yesterday, Titan Upload. Incredible, man. Your channel has taken off, and you got a heck of a following, a heck of a community over there. And so yeah, guys, if y'all don't have Titan Upload, man, he's got great content. Go check his channel out, guys. He's a big Tennessee Titans supporter. And when I say a heck of a community, he had 850 people watching his post game last night. Titan Upload, you're absolutely killing it, man. Chelsea says we'll soon hit that 1K. Yeah, we got hashtag road to 1K. We're definitely on that road. We'll see when we get there. Mario says let's go Texans. He's hoping the Texans can continue to do what they do. Other Coach K says, just like the good old days, the coach plays. Yep. Used to just always, I remember I used to be on Xbox with Justin or some of my buddies, and we would have the headphones on, and we would all watch the game together, them at their other houses, but we got our Xbox headphones, and we're just sitting there reacting and talking about every single play. Well, now we're doing that still, but now on YouTube. It's fun. Amanda says Shannon and Sharp will have a heyday. Victor says KC finally draws blood. Now we have a game. I definitely think we do. This is going to be very critical on both sides of the ball on this drive. Tight end will motion to the left. There's double tights now. Tight end to the left and a wingback formation. Watson checking the play. He's got 2 seconds to snap it. He does, and hands it right up the gut for Carlos Hyde on an ISO run play. Give him 5. Give him 6. And Carlos Hyde is really running the ball hard. Titan Upload says, you will, man. Yeah, let's hope, man. And he says, thanks, Coach. Don't have to thank me. Thank you, Titan Upload, for letting me be on your channel. That was a great stream that day, and I appreciate you just always hopping in here and supporting the coach play. So appreciate you. Mario says, hashtag road to 1K. We're at 38 likes right now, 757 subscribers. This has been a good one, guys. As always, hit that like button, share the stream. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays channel and jump on this family and help it grow. Inside draw play there to Carlos Hyde. Give him about 1. This is going to bring up a 3rd and 4. So if the Chiefs can find a way to get a 3 and out here, you could really start seeing that momentum start to carry back over on the side of the Kansas City Chiefs. Mario says, even though I'm a Giants fan, let's go Texans. So that's 100% totally fine, Mario. I think ultimately I'm rooting for the Texans because I think I want the Titans to play the Texans. But I still don't really like the Texans. Titan Upload says, hashtag road to 1K. Share this, guys. This is great. Appreciate you very much, Titan Upload. So we got a trips bunch to the right. He's going to throw to the single receiver backside. That one intended to Fuller. And by far, Deshaun Watson's worst pass. That one just is a dirt dauber right to the ground. And that one's incomplete. The Coach K says power. Guys, if you don't know Coach K, he's a high school football coach in the state of Texas, and he loves power. 20 viewers in the box. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Houston Texans forced to punt this ball, and now, for the first time, I'm hearing the Arrowhead chant in Kansas City. Chiefs fans starting to wake up a bit. after being down early 24-0. So we'll see. And they fake this one, and it is going to be stopped short. The Houston Texans decide to fake it in their own 30-yard line. And it doesn't fool them. What are you doing, Houston Texans? What are you doing, Houston Texans? Now, it's a direct snap. If he doesn't tackle him, he's definitely getting the first down and getting a lot more. Here's my question. Is that one of those fake punts that the coach tells his player, now look, if you see this, that's when you punt it. But if you get this look, then we can go for it. If that's the case, that's very frustrating as a coach. But if you're a coach, Mahomes now looking, takes a shot deep towards the end zone. This one's almost intercepted, well underthrown. But here's my problem with that. If you call a play like that as far as a punt fake is concerned, you have to tell the players you can't do it unless we're at midfield. If you're way back in our own territory, you don't do it. So I wonder if that was the case there. But Bill O'Brien, Music City guy, says typical Bill O'Brien. It's a horrible coaching call right there. You're up 24-7. You don't need to give Kansas City any more momentum than what you already just gave them with that last touchdown. And now you give Patrick Mahomes a short field. You can find yourself out of this game quick in a hurry. Mahomes taking another deep shot, and this one is a pass interference call. Another ball that's thrown well short, but because the defender is not looking back, they might get a face guard here. But they might call this one not catchable. James Hawks is in the house. That's it right there. That's the turning point. James, appreciate you being in here, big guy. They do call pass interference. It's just a horrible coaching call. Here's the thing. I already said if Bill O'Brien, which probably the Texans should have lost to the Bills, I already said if they lost to the Bills, Bill O'Brien had to get on the hot seat. Well, if Bill O'Brien gets up and they end up losing this game after being up 24-0 and you just made a call like that, I think the hot seat still comes out for Bill O'Brien. It's just a terrible call. The more and more this goes on, the more plays, I just continue to think. Here we go, faking jet sweep. Mahomes will roll to the right, will now dump it off Travis Kelce, and that one's incomplete. Titan Upload says, I think you're right, Coach. I think that was based on a look. Yeah, it could have been, but as a coach, man, you have to tell your players, look, if you get this look, we can fake it. But you better be across your own 45 or your own 40. You don't make that call at your own 30. And if you ain't telling your players that, then that's once again right back on the coach and not on the player. 2nd and goal from the 5. Trips bunch to the right, single receiver to the left, same side as the back. Mahomes looking, steps up, flushed out, throws. Travis Kelce, touchdown Chiefs. And the Chiefs Nation are up and loud again. Catfish Terry said Houston playing stupid. Absolutely. And now Mahomes is fired up. He's fist pumping. He's looking at the stadium. The stadium's rocking. Houston Texans, in a matter of just a few minutes, yes, you're still up by 14 or whatever it is, 10, but you have just lost all the momentum because you're getting too dang greedy and you didn't punt the freaking football. CD Vlogs is in the house. Appreciate you. Or C-Dog Vlogs is in the house. Yeah, C-Dog Vlogs, always remember you. Appreciate you being here. He also says congrats on the Titans win. That was a big one. Chiefs good field position now. That's the thing. All you had to do was punt, and the Chiefs would have been in bad field position. They get the extra point. 24-14 is now the score. Jaquil's back in the house. What's up, Jaquil? He says touchdown Chiefs, and the Chiefs have momentum back in their favor. I believe Jaquil Holman is a Chiefs fan. We're in a commercial break. We got 18 viewers in the box. We got 38 likes, and we are up to 757 as far as followers. So guys, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Can't talk yet. Hit it, and let's see how many likes we can get. Grandma Ducky's in the house. She said, Chiefs, finally. Yes, the Chiefs are finally waking up. Made 3 horrible mistakes. But the Texans now starting to make mistakes of their own with poor coaching decisions. Now have the Chiefs right back in this one, and we have a ball game. The Chiefs offense is elite, and they can definitely make up 10 points like nothing. Butcher says, what is going on, Coach? Wow. Yeah, it's just horrible coaching. There's been so many mistakes in this game on now both sides of the ball between the Chiefs and the Texans, but just absolute horrible coaching by the Texans for them to go for a punt, fake a punt on their own 30 when you're down or when you're already up 24-7. In no way, shape, or form should you be giving the Texans a chance to gain momentum as we just hit 40 likes. Incredible. Already 20 likes away from 60, 10 away from 50, and 26 away from what we got last night with 66. Carver Family says Chiefs making a comeback. Carver Family, are you live yet? If you are, I haven't got a notification. I need to check your live stream out if you are live. SU says, wow, that was so stupid. She said, what did the coach thought? You man, so yeah, I mean, whether that was on the coach or the player, like we talked about earlier, there's times where a coach will tell a special teams unit, now look, if you get this lunk, punt it. But if they give you this lunk to where they've got a lot more people in the box or maybe they're uneven, you could fake it if you get that lunk. But as a coach, you better be telling your players you only go for it if you get that lunk if you're in your own plus 45 or at least on the 45-yard line. So a lot of bad coaching right there if they didn't tell their players that. And with that fumble, 20-15, and he started celebrating. The opening kickoff, the Houston Texans just fumbled this kickoff. Kickoff return, this ball bounces up in the air, and then the Kansas City Chiefs guy just starts celebrating instead of running, and then he finally starts running. He could have just walked into the end zone. The Chiefs guy, I guess, thought the play was over. It's Chiefs football already in the 10. Guys, this game is crazy right now. Chiefs, 3 big mistakes. And now the Texans, another 2 big mistakes. Roy T says, what a show. Yeah, absolutely, Roy. Roy, is it Thunderfart? I'm pretty sure you're Mr. Thunderfart. If you are, appreciate you being here. Quick, flat route to Travis Kelce. We'll get a gain of 2. It's now 24-14. Jaquil says, I'm a Lions fan. CJ Waller, Carver fam, said, hey. Jaquil says, Chiefs ball. Mario fumble. Victor says, crazy now. It is very crazy. Still Inya's now in the house. Says, Carver family raid. Whoop, whoop. Appreciate y'all very much, guys. Still Inya, appreciate you being here. Says, what's up, Coach Plays and friends. Appreciate you very much, Still Inya. Hit that like button, guys. So here we go, a little option pitch. Damian Williams, not a whole lot there. Will spin and just fall down as that's a loss of 1. The Houston Texans defense desperately needs to hold this team to a field goal here. Sea-Dog Vlog starting to feel it again. He says Chiefs are unstoppable. They've got the momentum going back in their favor. SU, not good football, but nice to watch. Yeah, it's been a lot of mistakes in this game, but it's been very exciting, that's for sure. The other Coach K says, ha, 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 momentum is a funny thing. So here we go, roll out. Mahomes looking, still looking, and will now fire. Travis Kelce, very soft coverage, and that is touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. And just like that, after being down 24-0, the Kansas City Chiefs, pending an extra point, will be down 3. Holy cow. Really bad coverage by the Texans. Right? How do you lose sight of Travis Kelce on an out route and he just sits down? How do you – bad coverage. This has been very interesting. 24 unanswered points by the Texans, now followed by 21 unanswered points by the Chiefs. Roy T says, pride of joy of my UC Bearcats. Let's go, Kelce. So that is Mr. Thunderfart. Thank you very much for being in here, Roy. Yeah, Travis Kelce, he is an absolute stud. Guys, real quick. Yep, let me do something real quick, guys. Hang with me just for 1 second as I'm looking for a link to drop as they're coming back. It's in the second quarter, 6:31 left in this halftime. Patrick Mahomes is now fired up. Copy. Guys, real quick, I'm going to put the link of my brother's YouTube live stream right now, the Carver family. If you would, real quick, just go to his channel, give him a hashtag, the Coach Plays Raid, and if you don't have him yet, go and subscribe to his channel and give him some love. He's my brother. He has a great channel. Go over there real quick, say hashtag, the Coach Plays Raid. Stay as long as you like or come right back over. Now, there he is. The Carver family's right in here. He says he can't believe this. He's been hopping in and out. Go to his video real quick and give him hashtag, the Coach Plays Raid. So this has just been an incredible, crazy game right now as we are up to 44 likes. Chiefs fans are back on their feet. Texans need an answer. Empty formation, trips to the right, twins to the left. And that should have been offsides, but they should have snapped it right away. They didn't. And double clutching his pass there to Hopkins, 30, gets to about the 35, and they're going to say the ball came loose. The Chiefs are running it back to the end zone. That's going to be down as the ground cannot cause a fumble. This one's going to be close to a first down, guys. So we got some people going over there saying the Coach Plays Raid. Appreciate y'all very much. Thank y'all for going over there and doing that, guys. We got 21 viewers in the box, 44 likes. Catfish Terry says Texans coach needs to be fired on the spot. It's been terrible coaching, Catfish Terry. Split back formation, twins to the right. Handoff, Carlos Hyde. No, Watson keeps it, gets to the 40, and will now get brought down at about the 45. Really good pull there and read by Deshaun Watson. And they get a first down. Houston Texans definitely need to answer, or all this momentum is going straight there for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10, ball's about on the 40. Make it the 44 of the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson trying to make some checks. You can tell it's loud there in Arrowhead. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. It's actually trade to the right, so you got a tight end on the line. Lincoln Watson will just check it down to Hyde. Give him 5, give him 9. And I think he's going to be just short of the first down. Random says this is a crazy game. Absolutely crazy. They actually, based off that spot, I think they're going to give him the first down. Yeah, you can tell Watson was predetermined that he was just going to check that one right there to the running back, which is, is great. When you get soft coverage like that, backers getting back in their drops, give it to a playmaker. Handoff here, Hyde, going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and this will get no gain. James says, congrats on 44 likes, only 25 left. Yeah, we're getting close. Mr. Hawks. We're getting close to that 66 mark that we had last night. And we are now currently up to 757 subscribers. We got to about 752 last night. So we've already had some good growth once again on this stream. And I am looking forward. And as if none of you know, I'll talk about that here in just a minute. 2nd and 10. We got trips to the left, twins to the right. And Watson and the Texans will call a timeout. But yeah, for any of you who don't know, tomorrow night is the national championship game, and we are going to have a live watch along of that game. So make sure you put on your calendars to join us tomorrow night for that game, as I think it's going to be a great one, and I think that's got a great potential to be another great live stream for this channel. So I look forward to that one as well. Big drive here for the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, as Texans had all momentum, and then based off because of the Chiefs made 3 horrible mistakes, and then Texans with 2 bad mistakes, and all of a sudden it leads to the Chiefs now pulling within 3. 195 total yards for the Texans, just 99 for the Chiefs. Both have 1 turnover. Twins to the right will now be trips to the left as Hopkins motions over. Real quick throw to Hopkins, nothing there. Will now reverse. He just flips it to Deshaun Watson. He drops it on the ground. That was a loose live ball, but he does fall on. That's going to be a loss of 2. Very quick throw to DeAndre Hopkins, and they were right there on him. That definitely 100% was not scripted. So here we go. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Back is on that side. Deshaun Watson looks, now fires deep down the field. This one intended for Hopkins. Would have been a first down. Would have been a gain of 14. But incomplete as the contact was made right upon the ball arrived by Tyrann Mathieu, a former Houston Texan. And the Chiefs are able... Might have got there just a little bit early, but no, I think that's good coverage. And the Chiefs are able to force a Houston Texans punt. He might have got there just a little bit early. Texans now having a punt. The other Coach K says, why do things like that? Oh, yeah. If you're talking about the lateral, I have no idea. This one's going to be fielded at the 10. He will now reverse back, and he'll just thought about reversing back, but he'll just go to out of bounds and leave it at that. So here we go. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Damian Williams is offset to the right. Mahomes checking the play at the line of scrimmage. Mahomes, 3-step drop, now looks, now fires deep down the field, and there was some contact there, and they're going to get the Houston Texans for either defensive holding or pass interference. Either way, it's going to be a first down, Kansas City Chiefs. Pass interference, definitely a whole lot of hand play there, and yep, Kelsey was about to release down the field, and Johnson Jr. hooks him right at the waist, right there. Definitely pass interference. Texans have had a great opportunity, got up 24-0, and boy, have they just made some horrible mistakes that have really cost them that lead. The other Coach K, sorry, the most annoying sound in football is the war chant. So here we go. Twins to the left. Single receiver to the right. It's pro right. Kelsey on the line of scrimmage. He will block. He will then release. Mahomes, deep out route. Good to Tyreek Hill. Gets to the 40. Finally brought down at the 45. Give him about 20 yards and a first down, Chiefs. Well covered for the most part for the Texans, but a well-thrown ball, and Travis Kelce able to he slid down, got back up before he was touched. Let's see if he was touched before he got up. No, I don't think so. He was able to get up as quick as he could, and he got another 10 yards there. Twins to the right. Play action here. Mahomes now running way far back. Gets to the 30, now going up. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 50, 45, 40, 35. Will now kind of be just run out of bounds near the 30, and Patrick Mahomes is feeling himself right now. Absolutely feeling it. The Chiefs are exploding right now. The fan base is there. That's going to get us to the 2-minute warning. And I ultimately think that if you're a Tennessee Titans fan, you're not happy right now, because I think the Texans got very lucky going up. And I think Titans fans want to see the Texans, because I think what we're seeing right now is what the Chiefs can do. Chiefs can still make a lot of mistakes, but they can do this right here. They can turn mistakes over real quick and put some points on the board. The other Coach K says every team that are Native Americans do it. I kind of like it. It doesn't bother me. I like it when the Braves do it, and I kind of like it when Florida State does it. But it does get used a lot. I do very much appreciate everyone who went over to the Carver family, gave him a Coach Plays raid. Appreciate you very much. Victor says second half should be interesting. Yeah, the Texans are going to have to just calm themselves down a little bit and start playing good football again. The other Coach K says the Texans need to stop the bleeding. And think about it, it wasn't that long ago we were saying the Chiefs need to stop the bleeding. This has just been a tale of 2 quarters, to be honest. As Houston won the first quarter 21-0, and Kansas City has won this quarter 21-3, and it ain't over yet. Oh, Butcher, man. Appreciate Butcher very much. He cracks me up. Here we go. Mahomes under center. Tight end to the right. Twins to the left. Tyreek is to the right. And here's a little trickery. Reverse. Now they're going to try to look for the pass. He will now roll out. He's just looking, and then he just runs out of bounds, and that's Sammy Watkins right there. He knows he made a mistake. He could have just thrown this one out of bounds. They did a little jet sweep with Kelce. Will then reverse it to Sammy Watkins, and he could have thrown this one down the field, but he didn't really like what he saw, and he just steps out of bounds. He could have thrown that one out of bounds, found a target, and sailed it over, but like I say, he's not normally a quarterback, so they try to win for the jugular there. 2nd and 15 here, 1:48 left to play in this crazy first half of a ball game. Trade to the left. Mahomes looking, 5-step drop. Now steps up in the pocket. Will now throw a deep post route. Travis Kelce, first down. They needed 15. Give them 18. And guys, right now, Travis Kelce's unguardable. Out of the University of Cincinnati, Travis Kelce is unguardable as of right now. Double teamed right there. Still finding ways to get open. And Mahomes is using them. The other Coach K says Texans need to calm down and do what they do. Football is ups and downs. How teams handle those ups and downs is what kind of team you are. Right now, Texans, they just look lost after an incredible start. Mahomes flushed out to the right. We'll now run 20, 15, 10, and we'll just run out of bounds at the 5. Mahomes is feeling it. It kind of frustrates me. It kind of pisses me off the way he's just constantly chirping after plays, but that's the way he plays. That's the way he rolls right now. And Texans, they all of a sudden, guys, just look tired. Jaquil says the Titans have a good team. They do, man. They're playing really good football right now. And they're going to play another good opponent, whether it's the Chiefs or the Texans. And had some issues with the clock. Appreciate you being here, Jaquil. J.J. Watt looks out of shape right there. He's just breathing hard. 58 seconds left to go in the half. Tyreek Hill swings out to the right. Mahomes looks, now throws to a wide open Damian Williams, and he missed him. This will bring up 2nd and goal. The other Coach K says, put someone in Kelsey's face. I would never give Travis Kelce a free release like a lot of these teams do. I don't feel like you can afford to give anyone like a Travis Kelce a free release. Trips bunch to the left. Travis Kelce is the single receiver to the right. Damian Williams will now swing left. Mahomes steps up, will now flicks it, and that one's going to be incomplete. Mahomes is good at doing that. Right there, had a man right on his hip and his feet, and he just flicks his wrist to a deep drag route coming across. I believe that was Robinson. Can't never tell with his hair. And this will bring up a critical third and goal. Texans trying to hold him to a field goal and just settle for a tie ball game at half, which would still be crazy to think about that. Trips bunch to the left as Travis Kelce will now go to a flat route. Mahomes flushes out, rolls to the left, gets to the 5, will now flick it. That's a touchdown, but I also think Mahomes was across the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to talk about this one. This is going to be extremely close. I thought he was beyond the line of scrimmage. Oh my God. What's the issue? Guys, let me know if we are back having a little bit of technical difficulties like we always tend to do. Dang it.